Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the Lorden Arts channel. I'm John Lorden. This is the last video we will be posting until New Year's Eve. If you want to know what the Secret Studio is, you can join us live at 1 p.m. on New Year's Eve. That's 1 p.m. Central Time, and experience the UNsecret Studio. It is a live event where I'm going to hang out with you guys, chat for a little bit. We're going to go over a case together as we record a podcast episode. And then after, we're going to hang out for a little bit longer, play some games, and send you guys off into your New Year's Eve celebrations, hopefully maybe with a little bit of a smile. So I hope you'll join us on Friday, 1 p.m. Central for the UNsecret Studio. I know everyone can't be there for the live event, so we're going to leave that one unlocked for a week. So you have a whole week to check it out if you can't be there for the live as well. But until then, this is the last video, and for me, kind of a special video. I was really surprised to see something pop into my news feed. Of course, many of you are aware of my history with the case of Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel. If you look into the videos that I've done before, there was one video in particular where we were talking about the history of the Cecil and how it was always put in this push-pull between being affordable housing, something that could really help the community of Skid Row, and a hotel. And for a long time, it was kind of split, where there was some affordable housing, some of it was being used as a hotel. It seemed like there was kind of runs a couple times to try to thin out the affordable housing element, to try to push it back and forth. It's been basically just a tug of war with that property. This newest twist, for me, almost feels like kind of a Christmas present. Let's check this out together. Over at lamag.com, an image I'm certainly very familiar with. I know many of you here on the channel familiar with as well. The Hotel Cecil, as it used to be called, Cecil Hotel. The Cecil Hotel, featured in creepy Netflix doc, will reopen as affordable housing. The whole thing, not just part of it, not with different owners trying to push it into something that could be more profitable, like a downtown area hotel. This is something I can't believe, quite honestly, after just seeing the history of this property and how long it's been pitching back and forth on this issue. Looks like it's done. Also very happy to hear that those kind of, I don't even remember if it was actual news sources reporting on it, but there was this, effectively, I would call it little more than a rumor circulating around that the new owner that bought the Cecil Hotel was planning on putting a pool on the roof. Of course, all of us that are touched by Elisa's story think that that's ridiculous. And it looks like, according to the information here I'm seeing here, that's not happening. That's not part of at least the amenities that they're describing in this. But let's get through it together. The Cecil Hotel at 640 South Main Street will provide affordable residences to 600 low-income individuals through single-room occupancy units and efficiency studios. That's all the rooms, thankfully, there to help the community. People are eligible for Cecil Hotel units if they make between 30% and 60% of the area's median income, but most units are designated for people making 30% or less. So looks like they're really trying to help people that need it in that particular area. Matt Barron, CEO of Simon Barron Development, said, "We are really excited to bring this solution to the growing number of people who are suffering on the streets and are in need of a home." And if you've ever been down to the Skid Row area, even into the Fashion District a little bit, the homeless population down there, it's so dense, and it tugs at your heart. You can't walk down the street. You can't walk down South Main Street and not feel it. If you're a compassionate human being, it's going to grab at your heart. And thankfully, looks like these new owners felt the same way. I don't know what they had to do to get this pushed through with city council, because we had seen instances before where people were trying to push it both ways, and basically the city council was kind of stonewalling both directions. I don't know what's happened, but thankfully there's been a change And it's a change that is going to help a lot of people. And of course, I'm very, very happy for that. Here at ABC7, we see a still frame from the ribbon cutting ceremony. You can see there in the kind of somewhat famous lobby now, cutting the ribbon. The Skid Row Housing Trust held a ribbon cutting to celebrate the transformation of the hotel. Just let that sink in for a second. What a beautiful idea. Transform that hotel. Not a place where there's cheap rooms, people can do drugs or other things. Something that's going to be helpful to the community. The facility is operated by the Skid Row Housing Trust. It includes secured entry, a community kitchen, laundry facility, a rec room, and on-site case management services provided by SRHT Health and Social Services. How could this be better? Like, I am so moved. I'm so thankful that people are helping this happen in this way. It feels like almost kind of I can't say it's a happy ending to the story of Elisa, to the story of what this hotel has been to me personally, but this is a huge step in that direction. This is such a big thing. The Cecil Hotel is a perfect example of the bold and creative solutions needed to make a dent in the homelessness crisis. We're proud to partner with Simon Barron Development to welcome 600 neighbors who are currently unsheltered, unhoused, or housing insecure, said Sierra Atalano, Skid Row Housing Trust's Chief Real Estate and Investment Officer. So, obviously, a big part of making this happen is this Skid Row Housing Trust. What is this organization? Let's take a look over at skidrow.org. Our mission: Skid Row Housing Trust provides permanent supportive housing so that people who have experienced homelessness, prolonged extreme poverty, poor health, disabilities, mental illness, and/or addiction can lead safe, stable lives in wellness. Their values: they believe homelessness is a reversible circumstance, not a personal characteristic. People with the most severe illnesses and disabilities should not be left to perish on our sidewalks. The security of a home is the first step towards safety, stability, and community. Sounds like a wonderful organization. I did take a look, and they are 501c3. They haven't been added to YouTube's giving feature. I have filed that submission. I'm hoping it's going to be done by the time this video is up. If it is, you should be able to look down to the lower right of the screen right now and see a Donate Now button. Please take a moment. It's Christmas in a few days. Let's help this organization that is going to help 600. They're already helping. I believe they have 1,800 other residences, and I think that's the number before they've added this 600. They're taking care of a few thousand people that otherwise would have no place to live. So please take a moment, if you can, hit that donate button and give a little something to them. Of course, on behalf of my amazing supporters, thank you guys so much. We're going to make a donation to them just as soon as I'm done with this video right here. Kind of unbelievable, and just a beacon of light, a beacon of hope in something that always felt so dark and hopeless. And I'm really happy to see it go this way. And I'm telling you guys, I'm going to keep looking for ways to try to support Skid Row Housing Trust, try to support this effort of theirs. I'm pretty sure it'll be at least an annual donation that I'm making to them directly. And I'm hoping that there's other things. Maybe we start hearing about great successes that are coming out of that as well. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll be sure to let you guys know about it as well. So remember, that's it. No more videos until New Year's Eve, but I hope you'll join us for the UNsecret Studio. And outside of that, I hope you have a very special holiday season in whatever way that you celebrate. Thank you so much for being part of our team here at Lord and Arts. We can't do it without you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you that watches, subscribes, shares, donates. Thank you so much. We'll see you again really soon right here on the Lord and Arts channel.